Now That's Ultimate Wrestling is brought to you by Aftershock Music Entertainment. 585-447-1368. www.facebook.com Aftershock Entertainment. Servicing Rochester and Buffalo area.
Oh yeah, Jeremy Adams here, and you're watching Now That's Ultimate Wrestling.
This next match is a tag team matchup. It is set for one fall, and it is for the #1 contendership of the Ultimate Wrestling Tag Team titles. Without further ado, making their way to the ring first. What is love?
My favorite tag teams, very important people, those VIP.
Beautiful Foxy Faye in their corner, guys. I was there my first night here with Ultimate Wrestling was in Batavia when it was one of the best three-way dances for the World Tag Team titles that I ever saw. And NIGHTBREED walked out of Batavia with the victory. And losing them last month to the Heritage, they're looking to regain the #1 contendership and another shot at the World Tag Team titles. But first, they got to go through a very formidable tag team in VIP.
You guys have a lot of potential. They look great as a team. So much energy.
Fans don't seem to be as enthusiastic with VIP as you do.
It's because the fans don't like somebody doesn't make them right. Not the brightest if you haven't noticed.
The views of Ultimate Wrestling, the views of David Cutler are not those expressed by myself or Ultimate Wrestling. VIP finally getting into the ring after taunting the fans here in attendance tonight. We're waiting on the arrival of their opponents.
The team once known as Angel Down, now called NIGHTBREED.
After winning the World Tag Team titles in Batavia. I don't know if the fans necessarily agree with you that they wish they could beat you guys. Now we're just push-ups.
Look at a great display of strength shown by Jeremy Adams.
It's a push-up.
Can you do a push-up?
I can do a push-up.
A push-up.
We start getting into 2 or 3, we may get slightly more complicated here. So waiting on the arrival of their opponents here in this #1 contenders match for the World Tag Team titles. Rockstar and Mad Dog Grizzly, my favorite tag team here in Ultimate Wrestling, and I hope to see them successful tonight in their quest to regain the World Tag Team titles.
NIGHTBREED's your favorite tag?
Correct.
I know who I'm rooting for.
NIGHTBREED, right? Fans on their feet and excited to see NIGHTBREED here in Phelps tonight, hoping, like I do, that they get their shot in the future. They win this match and get their shot in the future for the World Tag Team Championship. Now if we can get VIP in the ring, we can get this match underway.
They'll get in the ring when they're ready. guys with their great abilities, they have the right to do what they want. Let them do what they want. They want to stay outside for 20 minutes? Let them stay outside for 20 minutes. They deserve it. VIP.
The meet and greet portion of the show happens beforehand and at intermission. So if they want to spend time talking to the fans, that would be the appropriate time. They have a match in the ring. They have opponents. Let's get started.
The fans should want to spend time with them. The more they're around VIP, the better it makes them look.
But the sign on the marquee says professional wrestling. I think we're hopefully, in theory, going to have a bell soon. Gary did and we're underway. Lockout into a side headlock on Rockstar Robbie Vegas.
Adams showing his strength there.
Shoulder block by Adams.
Taking down the Rockstar.
Capitalize it instead of showboat. Big leapfrog by the Rockstar. Shoulder block. Vegas down again. There's no denying the physical gifts given to both members of VIP and how well they work together as a tag team. But they need to prove results in the ring against one of the top tag teams here in Ultimate Wrestling, former tag team champs, NIGHTBREED.
Get him, Adams. That great appeal.
Irish Whip out of the corner. Adams follows it in. Rockstar out of the way, follows it up with a kick. Beautiful move.
That was a legal kick. That was a toe. See that? That was a toe kick. To the face. To the beautiful face of jacked up Jeremy Adams.
Elbow by Rockstar. He's going for goes for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out and 2 by Adams. Tag into Mad Dog. NIGHTBREED firmly has his match in control at the moment. Big chop by the Rockstar.
Adams has to make his way to King to tag him in.
Beautiful Irish Whip.
No, do it.
Belly back suplex.
Oh,
back of the head.
Adams.
Dog for the cover. 2.
Get him, Kinger. Smart move.
Shocked by the fact that VIP is taking a break.
Cut me off. I was talking. They can learn something. You stop once in a while. Listen.
Moving along, fans. Although Dave could take plenty of time to talk now if he wanted to, because who knows how long VIP is going to take hanging out outside the ring.
All the time they want.
And pick up this count a little bit rough. Yeah, because there clearly was a tag, man.
Get him, Kinger.
Fresh member of VIP in with the Mad Dog.
Irresistible Irishman. Like him and Kinger.
I always go with the irresistible guy who's just like a level. Big chop. Irish Whip, Mad Dog reverse. Under the clothesline. Big sit down body slam. Grab the cover. 1, 2, kick out. Another tag. Boy, NIGHTBREED works like a well-oiled machine. Both members in. Double Irish Whip. Super kick to the abdomen. Followed by.
Oh, poor Kinger.
Mad Dog with a version of the Famouser. Now he's distracted.
Very important people should be treated like that. Double team.
Come on, Rockstar. Oh, low blow, left. Low blow, right in front of you, ref.
What are you watching? I didn't see nothing.
Of course you did. And of course now the quote-unquote tag was made again. Ref. Sometimes refs in this business, they can't see what happens right in front of them. VIP has the match under control. Elbow to Mad Dog for no reason. Back to Shogun Rockstar on the bottom rope. Adams has Rockstar up. Big knee. Off the ropes. Throws it up with a clothesline.
Nice, Adams. It's over. Pin him.
Instead of pinning him, he decides to make the tag. Not sure if that was the smartest move.
Some action here.
What was that earlier you said about, double teaming not being good, when NIGHTBREED was doing it? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Cover! Kick out in two!
Very important people can do what the hell they want.
So he's going for a suplex on the Rockstar. Gets him up. Hold him up there. And down. Big suplex. He's looking to make the tag. Rockstar stops from making the tag. Another tag into Adams. Up on the second rope. Neck breaker. And do a big splash. Vicious move. Going for the cover. There's it. 1, 2. And down. Breaks it up.
Mad Dog's going to know his place to stay on the apron.
Remember that the next time I'm at VIP.
VIP had this match won.
Rockstar seems in serious trouble here. Adams has the Rockstar in trouble. Looks like he's starting to fade here.
Going to sleep.
Rockstar starting to fight back.
Bye, Rockstar.
Mad Dog encouraging the fans here themselves tonight to get more into the match, to encourage, to support his tag team partner. Vicious knees by Adams, going for a big time suplex. Seems to be a lot of showboating on the half of the VIP team, and not so much in the way of going for covers to win this match. Tag made by Adams. Both members in again. Showboating. Kick to the abdomen.
When you got it, flaunt it, right?
Oh, double stop to the back of the head. Another unwarranted shot at the Mad Dog, who's standing on the apron like a tag team partner should. He should put that back. Apparently now strip teasing is an appropriate thing to do inside a wrestling ring.
Irresistible Irishman, like the Kinger, show what he's got.
There's a lot of words I would describe it. I would use to describe him, but I'm not sure if irresistible would be one.
You wish you had his body.
Sad part is I do. Looks like he's telegraphing a super kick. Swing and a miss. Rockstar. Super kick of his own. Can the Rockstar make the tag? Mad Dog encouraging him. That super kick really seemed to hit the mark.
Come on, Kinger.
Rockstar, he's going to the wrong corner. Rockstar. He's so close. Just reach out. Makes the tag. Big clothesline by Mad Dog. Another one on Adams. Elbow.
Come on, Adams. Something turn this thing around here.
Adams under the clothesline. Mad Dog has him up. Rollaway slam.
How do you do that to Adams? Give him a finger.
And with an attack behind on Mad Dog. Come on, ref. You have both members of VIP in the ring. Double Irish Mad Dog under. Double kick takes out both members of VIP. Mad Dog has him up.
Where's Mad Dog? Encouraging Rockstar to do more double team moves. Poor Jeremy Adams.
Mad Dog going for the cover. Oh, she's back on the apron again. Come on, guys. Ref, get some control in this match, will you?
She's showing support to her men.
Rockstar toss outside the ring to the floor.
Smart move. Vegas wants to brawl.
Big side slam. Throws him into Adams. double team.
Twisting Mad Dog inside and out.
And it's going for the cover. Rough down. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
VIP steals the victory.
Your winners and now the new #1 contenders for the tag team title, VIP!
VIP gets the victory and is now your #1 contender to the World Tag Team titles. Currently held by Heritage.
Make sure you tune in every Friday night at 9 p.m. to watch Now That's Ultimate Wrestling on channel 1304 and Now That's Ultimate Wrestling on YouTube.
Anybody gonna do to stop me?
Right now, we're going to have the Fan Division Championship match. It is set for a 1 fall. Your referee for this match is Ref Wild Bill. Hailing from New York, winning the 114-pound TNT current Fan Division Champion, ELMO!
We're looking at our first championship match here of the night. ELMO defending the Fan Division Championship.
ELMO, don't beat him up. If he knew who his mother was, she'd feel bad. I don't know why everybody in the universe picks a fight with ELMO. Why would you pick a fight with a man who spent the better part of his childhood and adulthood behind bars?
I have no idea. It is quite. I've had the pleasure of having to interview ELMO this past year on more occasions. Not an enjoyable experience.
Now, this is interesting. This is very interesting. It's tonight the third time. It's 3 times a charm for Thorn. I'd be hard pressed to find another young superstar in UW who's earned a following. Mind you, I said earned a following as quickly as JAXSON has. This is...
No, as the bell is about to ring and we're going to get underway here in this match, you brought up a great point, Kendall. I have to ask, what is it about the matches we've seen over the last 2 months that has led you to give the Chief a third shot at ELMO here tonight?
He was so close the last two months. I like the fact that he pushes ELMO to the limit every time that he steps in the ring. Once this youngster figures out who he is in the ring, he's going to stop him.
Chief taking the fight really to ELMO early on.
Rapid fire. No question, he's getting that ELMO.
Drop the hold, down.
You just don't ever know when the next opportunity is going to be. You have to make the most of the moment.
I wasn't ready.
And that's clearly what the Chief is doing early on here in his title shot.
ELMO slowing down the pace. That's pretty much the only chance he has.
With the Chief starting out that on fire, this is the only real response ELMO can have. Slow it down.
Just hope that the kid makes a mistake. That's all you can do. Yep. Eventually, he's going to make one. you possibly do to Elmo to hurt him? I mean, the man has tattoos on his skull. I'm pretty sure he's comfortable with pain.
Can't argue with that.
Almost slowing it down. The champion's prerogative. The championship advantage. Keep going. Oh, was that the mistake? That enthusiasm. You can't be reckless. You can be enthusiastic. You can be full of energy. Make the most out of the moment. But you have to be smart.
And it's exactly as you called it. Elmo, the veteran, capitalizing on the mistake, taking the fight to
Here comes
Chief.
a pain.
Oh!
Elmo slowing. I felt that in my feet. Elmo slows it down. He wants to methodically dissect you in the wrestling ring. He wants you to know how bad the hurt is coming before you get it. It makes it hurt more. Laying it in. I think Elmo's the first person I've ever met that enjoys the PTSD that he got from the things that he saw in prison. It fuels him.
You do kind of get that vibe,
The
don't you?
hatred. He doesn't like anybody.
No, it's really terrifying.
I saw him swear at his own child. Who does that? Like, ugh. It's just scary dude. Plus he wears porn, so I mean.
You know, he almost dares people to pick on him about his color choice, doesn't he?
I'm saying it from a distance. I'm saying it from over here.
He's in real trouble.
Way down.
Small package!
Oh, small package. Oh, and just like that, we almost had a new fan division champion.
And just like that, Elmo right back in control.
And let's not forget the fact that Chief has yet to win his first UW championship. He's learning on the job right now how to get to that point that he wants to be. Once he breaks through, if he breaks through, is that going to be the next step in the development of him as a superstar in UW? That's not going to make him any prettier.
Rough Wild Bill easily distracted. Chief looks to be in real trouble early on.
No, I haven't confirmed this. It's only rumor. But I heard that Elmo actually has brass knuckles stuffed in that beard. Yeah. He learned that on the yard.
That's a yeah. Here's the thing, I'm not checking. Nope.
That's just
Flash in the corner.
that compact mass of Elmo just standing around the tracks and the trains coming through. Chief has got to dig deep.
But Elmo seems to be falling into the danger of being too confident right now. I mean, he does have 2 victories over the Chief. Reversal. Catches the feet. Series of forearms to the back. Off the ropes. Backstabber. Both men down.
See, the thing that you have to understand about Chief is all the gear, all the face paint, all the mannerisms, the cape, the entrance music. This is him trying to figure out what it takes to take that next step to that next level. He's trying to figure out who he is in the wrestling ring, and he's showing with all of that window dressing. He's trying to show you he's willing to do whatever it takes to take that next step. And that next step just might be the Phantom Division Championship.
And I mean, like you said earlier, he had 2 incredible showings the last 2 months. So he's earned the right to get a 3rd shot. Hopefully he can deliver.
And he's not backing down. He's standing toe-to-toe with the monster himself. Fire.
Both men trade shots back and forth.
He's got to stay on top. He's taking too much time between point A and point B.
Forearm. Elmo looks very dazed right now.
Maybe taking too much time. There it is.
Elmo lying in wait, catches his challenger coming in.
We talk about the mistakes of youth. When you have the championship at your fingertips, you cannot waste time. You cannot worry about screaming and playing to the crowd. You have to reach up and grab that brass ring. He's still standing there. And up. The power of Elmo. The power of Elmo is undeniable. Oh. Is that who I think it is? That's JD's music. That's JD's music.
What?
I didn't even know he was here.
I didn't see him in the locker room.
Somebody tell me he was here. I don't know. Why are you playing this music? Come on! Why are you playing this?
We can do this right now. Come here.
Elmo and JD have a long-standing feud with. Is he here? Oh, looks like it! He's. God!
Shining win.
Elmo might be out. Could this be it?
One.
Could this be it? That's it!
Ladies and gentlemen, you are winner and new All Wrestling Freedom Division Champion, the War Chief, JAXSON!
He talked about the youngster making that one mistake. Elmo got distracted by the phantom of JD's music. And now we have a new Phantom Division champion for the first time.
Make sure you tune in every Friday night at 9 p.m. to watch Now That's Ultimate Wrestling on channel 1304 and Now That's Ultimate Wrestling on YouTube.
We are fans. The main event of tonight's show. Psycho Jack Hanson against Short Sleeve Samson in a tables match. What a challenge it's going to be to overcome for Short Sleeve Samson. Jack Hanson has started off out of the shadows here in Syracuse. Claiming anybody from the back wanted to come out and challenge him to do so. The challenge was accepted from Short Sleeve Samson. Once the challenge was accepted, he said he wanted the match to be a tables match. So I hope that the Short Sleeve doesn't have to eat his own words and overcome this contest against one of our biggest ever Ultimate Wrestling competitors, Psycho Jack Hanson, who stands 6'3", over 300 pounds.
And his opponent. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. It's midget time. When the streets are more back.
Challenger Short Sleeve Samson. This is his fourth time competing here for Ultimate Wrestling. In his hometown, Syracuse, New York, with the fans behind him. On one-on-one in a tables match against Psycho Jack Hanson. Hope he doesn't bite his own words here tonight and get the surprising win over the big man. Short Sleeve Samson standing at 39 inches tall. That's right, 39 inches tall. against a man that's over 6'3", 300 pounds. This is going to be quite an accomplishment if he's able to get that. With Kendall James in the corner of Cycle Jack, the odds are only standing against him. I, 1 month ago, entered myself into the Ultimate Rumble back in January at Venom 9. And once I turned around and realized that my co-commentating partner, Cycle Jack, was standing behind me, as soon as I got the opportunity to get out of there, I did. Right? I eliminated myself. I'm 5'10", 170 pounds. And this man of 39 inches, barely over 120 pounds, is going one-on-one in a tables match. He has a lot more guts than I do. And I wish him the best of luck. I really do. So I got out of there as quickly as I could.
Receive the table, yo, with me. My name is when the referee counts 1, 2, 3. Yes, they got it right. I have my concerns. I didn't think anybody could count to 3 here. It's an indictment in Syracuse Public It is.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
They got you. Here we go, man. So when I say short sleeve, you say Samson. Short sleeve. Short sleeve. When I say short sleeve, you say Samson. Short sleeve. Short sleeve. When I say short sleeve, you say Samson. Short sleeve. Short sleeve.
He's very confident. Shirt Steve Sampson has his work cut out here for him here out of the shadows. And Cycle Jack Hanson. What a match is going to be. I'm sure Steve was able to get the win over Cycle Jack here tonight. I have to name one of the toughest men in the world because Cycle Jack's a very big competitor, especially compared to Sure Steve Sampson. He just stands over 3 foot tall. What a comparison of these two competitors. What guts shown here by Shirt Steve Sampson. Doesn't seem to be intimidated whatsoever. Standing face to face, one of the biggest competitors ever here in Ultimate Wrestling. Shirt Steve just flops down to his back. What's he going for here? He's got to be playing possum. Very confused big man. Go for a huge splash and Sure Steve setting him up. Playing possum. The big man fell for it. And now with the splash, let the wind out of himself. Sure Steve Sampson to stop it away here. Huge butt drop to the chest of Hanson. Sure Steve doing everything he can, pounding away here on the big man. Keep him down. Smart move. Great strategy from the little guy. Short sleeve Samson. Using all his weight as much as he can. Coming down over the chest and abdominal area of Cycle Jack. The referee's counting pinfalls here, but it's not a pinfall match. This is, you can only win by throwing your opponent through the table. Big huge right hand from Samson to the jaw of HANSON. Short sleeve coming here and out of the shadows with the plan. Capitalizing on that very same plan. Giving it to HANSON. Man also known as Cycle Jack. How embarrassed will HANSON be if his opponent here tonight, Short Sleeve Samson, is able to get the win over him? The supposed biggest man in Ultimate Wrestling to be beat by, let's face it, a midget. Or a little person, as some people would prefer. Once again, Short Sleeve using his brain here and all his weight. Jumping on the back of Cycle Jack HANSON. Samson called for the worm. Drop kick to the buttocks of Cycle Jack. Off the ropes, Samson goes. Running bulldog. Call for the inchworm. Oh, and Kendall James on the outside. Rolling Cycle Jack out of the way of Samson. Once again, Kendall James causing interference, distracting Samson on the outside. Here in our main event, tables match. Cycle Jack HANSON and Short Sleeve Samson. Samson capitalizing. As HANSON was coming in, he grabbed the middle rope. Caught his pain to the groin of Cycle Jack HANSON. I got a question though, although he's got HANSON down and maybe hurt, how is he going to get him onto the table and send him through it? He's not going to be able to lift him. I don't want to cut Short Sleeve Samson short, but I highly doubt he's got that type of power to be able to slam him through a table. So if Samson's able to get the win here tonight, how exactly is he going to do it? That would have to be seen here out of the shadows. Samson's not backing down whatsoever. He's taking the Cycle Jack since the sound of the bell. He's chopping away at the big man. Determined to take the big man to his back once again. Clotheslines to the chest. Oh, from the outside, Kendall James tripping the leg of short Steve Sampson. Should have somehow saw him come out with the big man. I knew he was going to be a factor in this contest. Oh, and a big boot to the chest by Psycho Jack. Kendall James very proud of himself, as well as he's proud of his fellow James Gang member, Psycho Jack. Kendall James grabbing a table for Psycho Jack. Jack seems to be setting up in the corner. This may be it for Samson here tonight. Another big boot to the chest of Samson. Grabs him by the neck. Sends him into the corner. Oh, and he whipped him into a table. Table did not break completely through, so Samson is still in this contest. Main event, tables match. You're out of the shadows. Right here at Syracuse, New York, Pastime Athletic Club. Fans will be back here at Pastime Athletic Club in Syracuse, New York, 1314 Salina Street on May 5th with not out of the shadows, excuse me, with fair warning. So we're scheduled to be here once again. Kendall James sliding another table into the ring. Samson may be in trouble here. He's not moved a whole lot since he crashed that table, but did not bust all the way, so he's still in the contest. You have to bust your opponent through the table, not just crack it. So he fell in luck there as he got whipped into it hard. I believe it may have been the placement of the table that he was not able to crash all the way through. He's almost lifeless. Psycho Jack is attempting to put him through the table one more time. Pulls him on top. It's got to be it for the little man. Psycho Jack seems to be making his way to the top. Samson able to roll off the table. Oh, and a headbutt to the groin of Psycho Jack. Repeated headbutts. Trying to chop away. Psycho Jack pushes him off. Drops back down off the buckle. Drop kick to the knee from Samson. Sending HANSON to his knees. Heading his head on the table. Samson's running his head into the table. Table's now down to one leg. Samson, desperate here, is wailing away on HANSON. I'm impressed here. Samson does not back down whatsoever. He's been taken to the big man since the sound of the bell. Hanson gets on top. Samson's been able to turn it back around. Cyclone Jones taking out Kendall James from the apron. Former James Gang member giving the thumbs up to Samson. Come and take care of Hanson. Samson climbs to the top. The frog splash through the table. He's got it.
I am Mr. Hangtime, Jay Flyer. And this match is from 2019!
This next match is a tag team tables elimination match for the Ultimate Wrestling Tag Team Championships. Yes, this ring can take more punishment, we hope. There are no disqualifications, no countouts, no submissions, nor pinfalls. The only way to win is to put both of your opponents through a table.
Hold on, I'm not gonna
Your referee for this contest is Ref Dan. Making their way to the ring first. Hailing from Puerto Rico. The pretty boy JC Perez. They are the current All Wrestling Tag Team Champions. The Heritage.
Featured match of opening.
A little bit of a change to the match. It is one participant going to the table. And their opponents.
Nothing about this is going to end well.
I don't know. I've been looking forward to this match since the monsters suggested it themselves. And clearly, Psycho Jack, Big Papa Chill do not miss their 3 squares a day. Just 3. And they might move slow. Heritage might have to ondulate themselves across the border and get moving.
These two really the Heritage has to focus on their speed if they have any shot of really surviving.
Heritage doing their best to just try to attack a preemptive strike.
Now,
I believe we're about to see a hate crime.
Bam Bam is not a small individual. I saw next to Bam Bam pre-show that he is a large individual. He looks like a midget right now compared to these two.
And I'll tell you here, if you haven't noticed that in the last few months, they've had a good time. They've done their damage, but they take their time in the ring and they have a good time. What's happened with Heritage has made them angry. And you don't want to awaken a sleeping bear.
Those shots have literally
it's
no
like trying to chop down a red
no effects. No.
with a pocket knife.
Got in the corner.
Oh. DJ taking the time. Oh, just all that weight behind it.
Wow. And I got a question. Just over 500 pounds for these two?
Oh, just over. They were that weight when they were 13.
Combined weight.
Oh, all I know is that they have to go through like one of those scales that the truckers go over to get weighed in before they come in. Yeah, it's huge.
Like in a pre-match medicals, they actually have to come in with their weight because we don't have that large.
Taking their time, the monsters. Oh, chill. Chill. The brains of the tag team, which is terrifying. Coming in, slowing down. He's one steering this huge ship.
JC Perez, a man who I have a ton of respect for in this business, is an incredible in-ring talent. Has been able to mount zero offense.
Just a child. He's
Off the rope.
Oh! Chill doesn't miss leg day.
Chill got a little confused. Takes me and comes back.
Saying something. Yeah, the smart one of the group.
Batman with the go tonight. Not sure what he's trying to accomplish.
Oh, that's beefy. Oh.
Down goes Bam Bam.
I've heard that both Chill and DJ have gone on a vegan diet.
Really?
Vegan? No, it's not true at all. Nothing but pancakes and beer. It's amazing. Just look at the agility of Psycho Jack Hanson.
Those are works in the sense that generally don't go together.
What did the ring ever do to you?
And
Seriously.
Bam Bam is in real trouble. Drops the elbow.
I haven't seen this side of Psycho Jack in quite some time.
Well, back at season's meetings, these two men were embarrassed by Heritage, and you gotta wonder.
Follow your notes, son. We'll get you through this. You know who's in the ring? Yeah. It's okay. We'll get you through this. We'll walk in. Heritage.
Bam Bam getting the advantage.
Did you realize that Heritage be attaching champions? They think the belt's like their anchor baby. It's actually the one that's keeping them in this country right now. They can't afford to lose them in this country right now.
Next one is in the corner. Goes in again. Third time can be the charm.
No,
Nope, it wasn't.
it's like getting stung by a gnat. It's awesome. Bam Bam sticking with it. Man, that kid doesn't quit.
Gotta give him credit for perseverance. Tag is made in JC
Bam Bam
Perez.
says no loss. Tags out.
Double tough JC Perez in the corner. Shot.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Somebody's gonna be knocking.
Jackson Irish whip. Tag is made into Big Papa Chill.
I would say that Psycho Jack just made the hot tag. 30 seconds till we get in the ring. A lot of speed.
Everything is
Chill.
Average trip off the rope.
Big Papa Chill has been throwing those meaty clotheslines since 1972. Did you know that? 72. Yes.
Looks great for his age.
And at that time, those are weight. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Chill with the border toss. I mean, the Irish whip. What? Are we supposed to be talking to them?
No.
I read the news every day.
No, border toss. No, that's bad. Bad. Chill. Speaking of bad, Jason Perez is in real trouble right now. Face first into that table.
Here come those tables. Here comes the plug of the furniture.
JC Perez is on that table. Could we be looking at new tag champs?
Heritage wanted to play with the big boys last month. They're tossing those chairs. The monsters came across. They've got their furniture. The one spot on the Giants that is vulnerable. I can't believe Bam Bam found it, but he hit it.
Shot to the back. I was literally just going to say, the Heritage had to have had a better game plan than trying to match size and strength with these two monsters. And I think we're finally starting to see it.
I'll tell you, these first matches in our new facility, look at how far every one of the competitors is willing to go to get their hands raised and bitches tonight.
Work it, Psycho. Jackson's real trouble right now.
Beating him like he deported him. Hit him. 10, hit him.
This had to be 7 or 8 chair shots. Right to the throat. Chill starting to make his way back into the ring.
The monster taking to the limit like this. Well, Pop Chill making it back up.
I think we're finally starting to see that strategy from the Heritage. Irish Sweat.
Love them or hate them, they're finding ways to win.
Even though
I lost a lot of money on this match.
Even though the Heritage went into this match as the defending tag team champion, you have to call this an upset.
This was their match.
I don't think we're done yet, ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody's gonna be knocking.
And the ref just ran for his leg.
Heritage has just made the monsters very, very angry.
JC rolls onto the outside, Bam Bam in the ring. He's in real trouble right now, left to the devices of the monsters.
The one thing you can always count on is the monsters having a good time. It doesn't look like they're having a good time anymore. They're dead set on hurting somebody.
Papa Chill. He's under the ring. We have another table. This has got bad written all over it, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at the look in Pop Chill's eyes. I haven't seen him. One of the nicest guys in the business you ever meet. You see the eyes on him? There's only one goal here, and that's to hurt Heritage. This match is over. Heritage still your tag team champions, but it looks like they're about to lose the war. This is not going to end well for Bam Bam. Heritage won the battle. Lost one. I don't think this is the last chapter of the story between these two teams.
I was just going to say, as the man who makes those decisions, you have to wonder, do you still consider the monsters a viable contender to the World Tag Team title?
How can you not? How can you not? It seems like Heritage was just a little bit more lucky than good tonight. And they're going to walk out of here with their tag team titles, but they sure as heck don't look like champions now. They're going to have their day of reckoning with these two monsters pretty soon.
Thank you for watching Ultimate Wrestling. Make sure you tune in every Friday night at 9 p.m. to watch Now That's Ultimate Wrestling on channel 1304 and Now That's Ultimate Wrestling on YouTube.
Now That's Ultimate Wrestling is brought to you by Aftershock Music Entertainment. 585-447-1368. www.facebook.com/Aftershock Entertainment. Servicing Rochester and Buffalo area.